What's up, replay viewers? Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. Audrey B, patiently waiting, first one in the room. And Waltery, welcome. Good to see you, NYC girl, and Diana Lee, welcome. Good to see you, Michelle out there in Oregon, and the ABX girl, good to see you. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Travis, thank you so much for watching all my old replays. And Lee, good afternoon. Good to see you, Will Fargus. And Miss Cecilia Thomas, welcome. Good to see you, Jerry, and Diana Lee, good to see you. RJ's checking on in from Colorado. Good to see you, RJ. And Robert T, welcome. Good to see you, Robo Jackson and Sebastian Echkavera, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico and Michelle. Good to see you. Good to see you, JC Droid and Carlos, welcome. Good to see y'all. Good to see you, Lisa UK girl. And Char Lynx Morris, welcome. Good to see you there, Jabe Jeffries out there in Niagara Falls. And Phyllis 2284, welcome. Light of Wisdom, good to see you. And Sarah C, welcome. Good to see you, Sylvia, welcome. And Michelle K, good to see you. Mark Freeman down there in Texarkana, welcome. Mr. Bot, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see everybody. Welcome to Coney Island. Let's do it. Let's wait for at least, we'll do 50 likes. Oh, no, we should do 60. Let's do 60 likes. Let's wait for 60 likes, and then we'll start walking around. We're going to do 14,000 steps today. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Happy Monday. Last day of September. Last day of September is today. Yes, indeed. September 30th, 2024. Cloudy day, as you can see here in Coney. I don't think we're going to get much of a sunset, but you never know. We'll be walking around. Amazing sky. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. Welcome. If you missed those Halloween homes that we did a couple of weeks ago, we're going to hit up those Halloween homes again. And I think we're going to hit up another one along the way in Dyer Heights. So I'm walking up the hill today. Walking up the hill, getting lots of exercise. But first, we got to hit 60 likes. So let's hit 60 likes, and then we'll start walking around here, around New York City. Let's hit 60 likes. Let's get at least 2/3 of you liking the video before I start walking around. But I hope everyone's having a great Monday. And if you're waking up with us out there in Australia and New Zealand and Japan, kia ora, good morning. Hope everyone had a great Monday, having a great Monday, and hopefully starting out Tuesday out there. Hopefully everyone out there in the future has a great Tuesday. But a beautiful day here in Coney Island. Wonderful day, nice and chilled today, nice and relaxed, keeping it chill and refined. And yeah, I said to myself, you know, we gotta get some steps in for everybody. And plus, I get to try out my new sneakers. We're trying out my new sneakers today. The Downshift 13s or 15s, Nike Downshift 13s or 15s. I forgot the name of them. But good to see you, Nebul. Bienvenue. Everyone, check out Nebul's channel. Nebul's been setting out some fantastic live streams over the weekend, showing what it's like in the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Check it on out with Nebul. Beautiful live streams, Nebul. So much fun. Oh, my goodness. Love Southern Brooklyn and Dyer Heights Halloween. Yeah, we're going to hit up like 2 homes. I think there's one house that we didn't see last time we did this, and it's going to be very over the top. And then if you were with us last time, there's a house in Bay Ridge that is just going to just wow you if you haven't seen it. But let's get to 60 likes. That's right, RoboChex. Let's get to 60 likes. But good to see you, Miss Cecilia. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Stephanie Stearns. Good to see you. Like my snazzy sneakers. That's thanks to all you channel members. So thank you to all the channel members who are able to help me afford new sneakers. Tipping is down this year 80%. So the super chats and especially the channel memberships have definitely kept me afloat. So thank you guys to all the channel members, all you guys who donate channel memberships, all you guys who support the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You have no idea. It's the only way I'm able to afford these sneakers. So thank you guys. Good to see everybody. 83 people watching now, and 45 likes. Let's get to 50 likes, or sorry, 60 likes. Let's get to 60 likes and you'll activate my legs. Let's get to 60 likes and you'll activate my legs. Thank you so much here, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Got this crazy cloud break over here. Wow. Here in the West End, West 37th Street, that sign says. Seagate. Seagate, and that's right, Lisa. I mean, thank you so much, Stephanie. That's right, Stephanie. Become a channel member, and you could help me afford. If I get 1,000 channel memberships, I could live in those buildings right there. And I will live stream the sunrise every day. And thank you so much. And DeBailey with a 10-pound super chat. Deb, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much for the 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 5-pound club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a big 10-pound super chat. And also, thank you so much for getting my Metro card ride home. So thank you guys. Thank you so much, Deb. Deb got my Metro card and my $3 cab fare back to the house. So thank you, Deb. Thank you so much for the tip. Let me entertain you for the next like 2.5, 3 hours today. We're going to be on for a hot minute. Let me open up my second device here and like the comment. Thank you guys so much. I'm feeling all the love now. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Okay? Thanks for the hearts, Shar. Thanks for the hearts. But you guys are awesome. Oh, that's Shar responding back to Deb. Awesome. I love this. I love how this works out. But RoboJax and oh my God, Shar, thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are being so nice. Thank you guys so much. Let me entertain you. We got lots of fun stuff to see today. Lots of fun stuff to see. We'll walk along the water for you guys as the big gigantic bee flies by me. We'll walk right along the water for a little bit. Let you guys meditate before we get into the city. Ibrahim Merhaba, welcome. Good to see him, Ibrahim. All right, 10 more likes and we can start walking around. 10 more likes. And we can start walking around. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome over there in Cyprus. Hope you're doing well, Colleen. Hope everyone's doing great on this Monday. Last day of September. Before somebody says, do you know what's the last day of September? Yeah, I heard the UN General Assembly voted on it 2 days ago. That today will be determined as the last day of September. And yes, the UN also voted that tomorrow will be the first day of October. The UN voted on it. Didn't you hear? That's why Biden was in town. That's why Anyway, 60 likes. There it is. Fucking bloody hell. All right, there we go. Finally, we can get walking around. Let's get down to the water. Let's meditate down by the water. Doesn't know whether the sun wants to come out or not. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to be here for a hot minute today. We're going to be on for a while today. Did you hear, Nebu? Nebu, I heard an emissary from Saint-Tropez came down for the General Assembly week. I heard he came down. He was like, yes, the 30th of September will be the last day of September. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. I'm having a nice lazy Monday. Did some pragmatic stuff today. But good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. Smash that like button. That's right. Stephanie noticed that 40 people immediately tuned in once we got walking. Of course they came, exactly. Yes, indeed. And I think an emissary from London also came down. He's like, yeah, she's like, yes, jolly-o. The 30th of September will be the last September of 2024. Anyway, Jose Torres, pa Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres and Just Too Creative, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. G of Jerks Television's checking in from Lindenhurst. Good to see ya. Got to watch the replay tonight. Awesome. Thanks for watching replay. Appreciate it. Oh wow, the actual the Boardwalk Cafe is actually fucking open. They're never open. Of course they pick the end of the season to open. Good to see you, Kirk. Welcome. Being retired isn't so bad. Let me walk for you, Kirk, while you drink some beers. Enjoy. Look, they got the boardwalk thing is open. It's never open. Wow. Grand opening. Okay. They picked like the worst day of the. They picked like the worst day to open. Good to see you, PD. Welcome. Brooklyn Nets are coming back soon, and hockey. Yeah, wintertime. Yeah. Need to change the scenery, Will? Me too. Even though I live here. I find it calming. And Diana Lee with a $10 PayPal. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for today's $10 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 PayPal. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, for sponsoring this evening's live stream. Let me entertain you, Diana. Let me entertain you. Yeah, I know, the Mets have to win tonight. Is it okay to say the Mets won? Sorry for the breaking. Did the Mets really win? I thought they were playing right like tonight. They got to win 2 games, I think, tonight. They got a double hitter. But if the Mets won 1 game, that's awesome. Did the Mets clinch? Did the Mets clinch? Anyway, thank you so much, Diana. We will see the greatest Mets rally in all of New York City. Oh, did Anthony post something, but he may be confused? I thought it was a double hitter tonight. I mean, if they clinch, that'll be great, but I think they got to win both games tonight in order to clinch into the playoffs. We'll find out. Well, we'll see the greatest Mets protest in all of the greatest Mets rally in all of New York City. Are the Mets officially in the playoffs, Matt? Awesome. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. They won 8-7. Nice. But isn't it a double hitter? Don't they have to win 2 games? I forget. I don't know. I'm not too good about the sports ball. But that's awesome. Are they in? All right, they're in. My Mets are in. That's because of all the beautiful, fine people, the Mets fans on 25th Avenue and 86th Street. We'll be seeing them. We'll be seeing them in a little bit. We'll be seeing them. You have no idea what we're talking about. We're talking about baseball, Nibble. American baseball. But they're in the playoffs. So they had to win either 1 or 2 games to clinch to get into the playoffs. And I think by what Matt and Kirk are reporting, and Stephanie Stearns, that yes, they won. Okay, so they need Atlanta. Okay, so they need to win a second game. So they got to win 1 more today. I think today's a double hitter. I'm confused. Yes, the Mets is a New York City baseball team, a National League baseball team, as opposed to the American League Yankees. Detroit has to win to get into the wild card. There you go. I think that's the tie, right? It's between us and Detroit or something like that. I forget. I don't care. If they get in, they get in. Hopefully I'll live stream the ticker tape parade. That's one thing I want to do. If there's anything that the press pass is good for, is a ticker tape parade. Anyway, look at the sky. Wild. We're like right on the convergence. They made it. All right, so they made it. All right, so the Mets are in. The Mets are in. That stakes all the beautiful people down there, 25th Avenue and 86th Street. They've been out there for 73 days cheering on my Mets. TV show Soap confused, yes. TV show Soap is classic TV there, RoboJack. That's right, if the Mets take the series, the shelter's moving to Staten Island. That's right, Jack. Good to see you, Jack. The fucking homeless shelter gotta go somewhere. Anyway, let's go Mets. Linda hit a home run in the 9th inning, put the Mets up. That's a beautiful thing, man. Baseball talk brought to us by Schaefer Beer. For people who like having fun, for people who like my Mets. Schaefer's the one beer to have when you're watching the Mets. Do we still use ticker tape? No, they just shred up a bunch of paper and throw it out the window now. Legal documents, they shred them up and throw them out the window. No more ticker tape. Good to see you, Marty. Good to see you, Hank P. Welcome. Atlanta wins the second game they're in. Okay. So Atlanta also wins they're in. All right, John, they're making your day awesome. That's right, Stephanie. That's right. Break out the beers. Break out the beers. I heard that guy, that politician, that Chan the Man guy. He said that if the mess clinch, the homeless shelter's gonna go Staten Island. Right there in the middle of Father Cap. That's why Chan's the man. He loves his Mets. Anyway, a lot of people won't even get that joke. It's fine. If I see a sign for Chan the Man, I'll point it out. You're a Yankee fan, but you like the Mets? There you go. I like any New York team when they do good. How about that? I like any New York team. But I grew up as a Mets fan, so fundamentally I'm more of a Mets fan than a Yankee fan. But if the Yankees are in there, you better believe I'm gonna cheer them on. Look at this dog just came out of nowhere with a big ass log in its mouth. Yeah, that dog's living the best life. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lucky puppy. Wow. Okay. Just hanging out. Dog just hanging out with a big ass log in its mouth. Living its best life. Oh, there you go. That's the owner. Way up there. That dog went like in the water. That's so cool. Nearest team you could support are the Texas Rangers. Yeah. That's when it gets weird. You get out west and the teams are so far apart. Cute little woofer there, right? There you go. Stephanie's from California, but she also likes New York teams. I mean, when you look at when people wear sports team hats, they're most likely going to be a New York team. Just the way it is. That's a happy dog. He's right up there. Running around. There's a little log in his mouth. Living its best day. Oh yeah, just into the sunset, down the beach it goes. The happiest golden retriever there. As we walk along the beach in Coney Island. The crazy sky. Wow. Just a crazy sky. Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. And if you already had a Monday, hope it was a fantastic one. And I hope you make Tuesday even better. Good to see everybody, people. Great Monday, good. That's a beautiful thing. It's really pretty out here on the beach. It's like, so like chill. It's like literally just a handful of people out here. Handful of people out here, nice and empty. 10 o'clock in London, so you had a good Monday. Robojacks, that's a beautiful thing, man. Awesome. Yeah, day winding down out there in London. That means we'll be finishing like, if it's 10 over there now, that means it's gonna be like a little after midnight. I think we'll be finishing the live stream. London time. I envision this walk to be around 2 hours, 45 minutes. Maybe 3 hours. And I'm getting a great workout walking in this sand right now because it's all, nobody's been on this sand. It's all really fluffy, and when you walk into it, you just gotta kind of sink into it. Getting a good workout here. Go a little slower here. Get up to the... Usually it's a lot easier to walk right along the water, but I think we're at high tide, so... But you try to stay awake. All right, Robojack, try to stay awake. It's either that or I can lull you to sleep. But good to see you there, John Lord. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Light of Wisdom, good to see you too. Welcome. You know what we'll do? We'll go up on this sand. I'm getting a freaking workout here, and I'm a little out of breath. So let's hop off the beach. We'll get some more sand and wave views when we get to the pier. We'll walk out a little bit onto the pier. They're having a picnic right over there. They're having a little picnic right over there by the sand dune. With that crazy sky, and they're having a picnic right there. So there is a picnic. Today would be a great day to have a picnic out here. Nobody out here. Get away from the humans, which is nice. Well, we got some great live streams lined up this week. The Duchess has found us some fantastic art galleries to hit up. It's a shame there were a couple events we were going to hit up this weekend, but the weather was not exactly the best. Yeah, it's okay, Nibble, you can fall asleep. It's 11 o'clock over there in Saint-Tropez. Well, we got some weird art this week to check out, and some murals. There's a whole area of murals. I'm kind of shocked that nobody's live streamed it yet, or at least live streamed it properly. We're gonna hit that up hopefully this week too. Yes. All right, let's take my time here. Catch my breath. That sand is so fluffy because of the wind. It's a workout, man. We hit 100 likes. Thank you guys so much. Can we get to 115? That'll be fantastic. Man, we got some fun live streams coming up this week to start off October. But we had a pretty fun radio show. And for the people who had the inquiry, I hope they're watching. They're probably not, but for the people who inquired over on Instagram, what do you mean by the purple and the red channel? The red channel is YouTube and the purple channel is Twitch. So, but when we do the radio show, I have to refer to them as the red and purple channel because YouTube and Twitch don't like kind of weird cross promotion when you do a multi-stream. So I will refer to it as that you're hardcore, always at the late lives. Awesome, yes. Radio was fantastic, Deb, yeah. I think we finally found a way to do it here on YouTube and help people transcend over to the game channel. So I think we figured it out. Beach Bum, good to see you. John Burke, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Yeah, caught the show from Utah. Really, Stephanie? Awesome. That's awesome, Stephanie. Traveling around the country in Utah. Good to see you, Susan. Welcome. This is going to be a fun week. If everything goes according to plan. We had so much stuff to live stream this past weekend. It's a shame that it rained. It is a shame that it rained. So we're going to try to make up for it this week. But yeah. And before and again, and 82.9 on the FM dial, that's kind of like a joke. That frequency exists, but not on the radio spectrum. It's now below the radio spectrum, so that's cell phone The cell phone runs off of FM transmission, and 82.9 is one of those frequencies. So it's a bit of a joke. Yeah, exactly, Nebel. I have to wait to catch my breath to record an audiobook. Todd Scott, absolutely. Absolutely. Mucho moist. Yes, indeed. It was very wet this weekend. But I got to catch my voice, yes, to do an audiobook. Good to see you, Judy. Welcome. Will there be any October feasts? I don't think there's any official feasts. I mean, there's a couple of Oktoberfest parties around, but like, I don't think they're really worthy of a live stream, Judy, because it's basically just a whole bunch of people getting drunk with like music. So, but you never know, Judy. You never know where we'll end up. But of course, at the end of the month is the Village Halloween Parade. So, but yes, indeed, Nebul, off in the distance, the steeplechase parachute jump, Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower, standing at 285 feet tall. Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower adorned in 8,000 LED lights. 285 feet tall. Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower, a relic from the 1939-1940 World's Fair. Did y'all get the hurricane? Carmen, we have remnants of the hurricane yesterday. And then on Saturday, we had the weather. There was like a couple of low pressure systems that were kind of being fed from Hurricane Helene. So Saturday and Sunday, especially yesterday, we had like remnants, but like we didn't actually get hit. New York City is pretty far away from the main areas that got hit. I want to give a big shout out, if you guys can, especially channel members, if you could find it in your hearts. One of my favorite YouTubers was unfortunately devastated by Hurricane Helene. If you guys know Lazy Game Reviews, LGR, Lazy Game Reviews, his regular channel and his vlog channel. One of my favorite YouTubers here on the platform. Always watching his videos, been watching his videos for over 10 years now. One of my absolute favorite YouTubers on the platform. Unfortunately, his house got devastated in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And his whole home got flooded and destroyed, and unfortunately he will not be able to make videos. So if y'all could maybe show some support his channel, send him out a donation. It's just so sad what happened to him. So yeah, 13 died. So yeah, South Carolina got a lot of the water. I hope you and your family are safe, Carmen. I hope you and your family are safe. But didn't realize how much water Hurricane Helene dumped on the South and on the deep South. Just a lot of water. And but LGR, Lazy Game Reviews, his home was absolutely devastated. So I know he don't watch me, but I just want to let him know that my thoughts are definitely with him and his family and his friends and everyone who lives down there. If you guys are affected by it, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are safe. But I'm glad you're safe, Carmen Terry. I'm glad that your family and friends are safe. But oh, good to see you there. Who we got here? Good to see you, Susan Barry and Justine. Welcome. Your cousin and family are in Edgefield, South Carolina. Okay, but no electricity. Yeah. A lot of places down there lost electricity. I think at 1.2 million people were out of a loss of electricity down there. Pretty sad. But I didn't realize how much water that thing dumped. So, again, my thoughts and prayers and all the good energy I can muster up, I want to send that out to Lazy Game Reviews out there in North Carolina. He was actually doing a live stream from his house, and that only lasted so long until the power went out. But the flooding up there, the flooding down there is just absolutely terrifying and awful. But thank you so much, Neil, with the link. There's the link. At least give him a subscription. Follow him. He's a great channel. He talks about old tech, old video games. And, you know, I'm starting more and more as live stream culture, as social media, on channels like Lazy Game Reviews, I just cherish because it's such nice, thoughtful, engaging, educational, calming content in a world where people just want to scream in your face and hype you up. And so ABX0, y'all are okay. Y'all are about 300 miles. Asheville's about 300 miles from the shoreline and 2,000 feet above sea level. Family are okay in Charlotte, South Carolina. Georgia has a toxic cloud in Atlanta. Yikes. Really, ABX girl, that's awful. Yeah, the South got whacked by it. I don't know about the toxic cloud. This is my first time hearing of that. That's awful. That is awful. So there are parking areas. We're coming up to a parking lot right now. And is this a really big movie shoot? We got a really big movie shoot here. Look at this. So we're coming up to Maimonides Park here, home of the Brooklyn Cyclones. And there are a lot of production vehicles here. There was no loss yesterday. Good. Good to see I Love the 80s. Welcome. Wow, this is a big production. What are they filming here? Holy shit, this is like all production vehicles. Okay, so we have a bathroom truck. We have, this is for lighting. And then these are all costume and trailers. All these are costume and trailers. Wow, it's a big production here. So a plant that produces chlorine bleach products had a disruption in Rockdale County, Georgia. Yikes. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. Well, hopefully everyone stays safe down there. Douglas Fatiglia, good to see you. Aloha. Aloha, sir. Look at it. It's a big production, Michelle. Oh my goodness. We have there's an electric truck. These are all trailers. They got like fucking 8 trailers over here. What are they filming? Where are they filming and what are they filming? Well, let's go out onto the boardwalk. Let's go out onto the pier. Let's get one last view of the ocean before we make our way away from it. And let's try to figure out what's going on with this production here. May it be TV or movie or maybe even a music video. Maybe it's the Warriors too. Warriors came out in 1978. Warriors came out a hot minute ago. Yeah, crazy Coney Island kid or Nibs might know what's going on. Fawn Marie, aloha. Welcome. Yeah, we got a big production happening here. Let's first go out onto the pier as the sky begins to change color here. Sky beginning to change color. I got you, Stephanie. I know you were saying Nibs. Did I get a press pass yet? No, I didn't get a press pass yet, but I want to get a press pass in time for the event I just mentioned. I completely forgot what a ticker tape parade. I want to get a press pass just in case we have another ticker tape parade. That is one thing that's good, that a press pass is good for, and I'm like halfway done with the application. All I gotta do is just get some screenshots and send it in. So we're constantly covering events that qualify for a press pass as coverage of an event. So and just like a tour guide license, you got to re-up it every 2 years. It does look later than it actually is, Audrey. Yeah, it does. All right. Let's let you guys hear the sounds of the ocean one more time before we get away from it and make our way into Brooklyn. Got your fall decorations up. Gotta take them down for Halloween decorations, Susan. Awesome. Thanks for putting up decorations. Yay. Look at the clouds. Wow. How pretty that is, guys. Wow. There you go, Neil, yeah. Not yet, Neil, not yet. Got my shots, but not my press pass. Good to see you, Liz. Welcome, aloha. Everyone from Hawaii's checking on in. Hello, aloha, everybody, aloha. A place that I want to live stream is the great state of Hawaii. Believe me. Believe me, if I could. If I could. All right, let's do a little loop around the amusement district for y'all. Show you guys a very empty Coney Island. Where are all the people? They're going home from school and they're coming home from work. But yes, indeed, may God bless all those affected by Hurricane Helene, and may everyone be safe. Yes, indeed. A beautiful parachute jump. Beautiful sky. Maybe, Will. Yeah, maybe. If I see anybody who's a part of the production, I'm going to be on the lookout now. They could be doing pre-production. They could be just setting up. Sometimes these productions are so big, they send in an advanced team to kind of set everything up. Then they set everything up, and then the next day they shoot. Yeah, it's beautiful, right, Michelle? Look at that. Let you guys really take this in. Beautiful, beautiful views here. Here we are on the boardwalk, everybody. On the Coney Island boardwalk. This is my kind of weather, though. It's not like hot. It's kind of humid. Even though it's cool, it's kind of humid out here today. But we are done with rain for the whole week. And maybe on Friday, it might be warm enough for me and the Duchess to go to the beach. So we might do that on Friday. Head out to the beach, to the Rockaways. Get away from it all. Go on a little vacation for the day. The old B&B carousel. That's going to be opening up for the weekend. The rides and everything will be open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. So come on out to Coney. Take the kiddies before everything shuts down. We are having Frost Fest. Frost Fest will be happening in November and December, taking us up to New Year's, and then it's the big nap. After New Year's, it's the big nap until April. But I'm excited to have the new radio show set up going. You know, if I do any marathon live streams this winter, it's going to be either the radio show, or what I still want to really do is I want to do a flight simulator live stream around the world. Around the world in 80 hours, that would be. Imagine that, an 80-hour live stream. It will have to be cut up into 10-hour segments because YouTube cuts them off at 12. So I figure if I end them around 10, 11 hours,
we could get to a destination, I could stop and restart. But how funny would that be? But of course, we've done radio shows that are almost 10 hours long, so. Yes. Welcome to the amusement district. Few people wandering out here, taking some pictures, taking in the views. That sky is wild. Sky is wild. You know, I would do this with a chest mount for a live stream if they would let me. I would love to do the Sky Chaser with a chest mount for the live stream. That would be so much fun. All right, 5:20. We'll do a little loop here, the amusement district, before we leave Coney. Will the Duchess be? She might, Audrey, she might. Duchess did a good workout this morning, so she might be spending the evening in, and then she'll join me later on the way home. But she might, you never know. Julie BOG, welcome. One Man's Wish, welcome. We had a couple of vendors out here. Stillwell Avenue, where they filmed the Warriors Come Out and Play a scene. That was filmed right here. Right there. There used to be a building there called Stout's Bathhouse. And that was the building where they spray painted the Warriors on the building for the movie poster. Coney Island tradition, getting all the birds together. Everybody feeding the birds. The seagulls eat good down here in Coney. But even during the off season, you got like great roll gates to stare at. And of course, these are my favorites right here. This is done by Danielle Mastrian. And then coming up next is the Subway Doodler. The monster dreaming about hot dogs and hamburgers and Nathan's French fries. Everybody wants to play with the birds. You missed the boardwalk? Yeah. I missed the boardwalk too, even though I live right by it. The 104-year-old Dino's Wonder Wheel. Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. Their season winding down to an end. Dino's Wonder Wheel Park opened weekends until the end of October. And then after that, that is it. Love to decorate, Susan. Awesome. That sun keeps on coming out. Look at that. That sun keeps coming out. Is Coney Cones opened? Paul's daughter, the bar is open. So you could have a beer. Somebody was trying to break into Luna, sound like. Look at that, isn't that nice? I think I'll have a beer when I get home tonight. I got a beer waiting for me at the house. End of season vibes here in Coney. Yeah, can't wait until there's snow on the boardwalk, Julie. Me too. And we'll be here for that. I'm hoping for one just really good blizzard. I live in the one place where you can't usually access because it's hard to get to, and I live there now. So I could just walk out in my house and show you guys a snow-covered beach in a blizzard. Good to see you, Zalico. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. As that sun tries to come out, Sun's doing its darndest to come on out. Let's wave goodbye to the boardwalk. We're going to do a little zigzag here in the amusement district now, and then we're going to make our way up Stillwell Avenue to 86th Street. All right, hopefully we get some snow, Stephanie. Hopefully. The quiet of the amusement district. This time of year has its great charm of it being empty. It's so nice. Activity 79 has been a member of Dutch Miles Plus for the last 8 months. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel for the last 8 months. Activity 79 up there in Sweden, much appreciated. Oh, there's no production. Well, it might be in the ballpark then. It might be in the ballpark. They might be filming inside Maimonides Park, so you don't need a permit for that. They don't have to necessarily announce that if it's happening in Maimonides Park. But I want to thank Activity 79 and all the channel members for having faith in me as a content creator. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us. Nebul's been one of us for the last 17 months. Très bien. Thank you so much there, Nebul. Much appreciated. One of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us. Thank you guys so much. Take videos and save them for us when you don't live there anymore. Exactly, Julie. Exactly. Good to see you, Kay. Had a feeling I'll do a Coney Island Bensonhurst walk. I'm doing great. We're doing great. Isn't the sky so beautiful with the clouds? Absolutely. Michelle King, been a member of Dutch Miles Plus for the last 32 months. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for being one of us. Much, 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 much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. You got a Q train on the upper tracks, and at the lower tracks is an F train. So there's an F train, Manhattan-bound F train you're seeing right now. Traveling over Surf City Pizzeria Pasta Restaurant. Right here is the 97-year-old Coney Island Cyclone. Running good, running fast. Couple of more weekends to get a ride in on her. Couple of more weekends until it's done. Stillwell Avenue bound F. All oiled up. Yes, indeed. Lift chain all oiled up, looking fantastic. Do we have another live streamer over there? I wonder if that's another live streamer. Interesting. Anyway. Surf Avenue. Oh, it's all quiet over here in Luna. All quiet out here. No gigantic pumpkin this year. I have to say I'm quite disappointed in Luna Park for not having a giant carved pumpkin on display this year. Kind of sad we're not doing that. One of my favorite things of the Halloween harvest. Let's see what's going on down this street here. That sun trying to come out. That sun trying to come out. Walking down Jones Walk right now. Walking down Jones Walk. That's how it used to be back in the day. To get to the beach, you had to walk past concessions and stuff. That was how you used to do it back in the day. Everyone yelling at you, trying to get you to play a game and whatnot. Look at that beautiful Wonder Wheel. Oh, hey man, good to see you, man. That beautiful Wonder Wheel right there. Uh-oh, we got people hanging out at Margarita Island. Margarita Island's open. What's the difference between a month? Oh yeah, right? So quiet, right? What a difference a month makes, right? Margarita Island Halloween party. Here's our fantastic Phoenix. Back over on West 12th Street, down the block, Coney Island, USA, home of the Freak Bar. That's where Sideshow Cat works. And that's, of course, that's where we have our Coney Island Museum. I'd say today's a great day to day drink down here. It's all empty, they're blasting music. Man, this guy looks like something out of a movie, right? Yeah. Imagine the Warriors walking right here. This is where they walk, right here. You know, right about here. In those closing scenes. The El Dorado, the F Society, the Fun Society. Mr. Robot, right there. And the blue door is no longer blue. They've painted over it. Yeah, right, come walking down this way so many times. Yeah, right, glad you're not here alone. It kind of feels creepy. You know, there was one time I actually did fear for my life live streaming. I live streamed here after an event at Coney Island, USA. It was like 3 in the morning, and I had some young kids kind of chase me around and somehow got an Uber to get out of here. Like I literally ran into a car while they were chasing me. It was pretty wild. All right, made it to Nathan's, made it to Stillwell Avenue. Let's get one last. Yeah, we gotta have the bludgeon and clown, yeah. No, it was scary. It was like some gang kids that were like following me around. Granted, it was 3 in the morning and it was literally nobody here. One last view. Here's Snowman's contribution at the Snowman on Instagram. One of my favorite murals. It's always summertime with this mural. I love it. All right, let's start making our way down Stillwell Avenue. That is what we're doing next. See, it's fun. You can come out here, even in the off season when everything's closed, and you can take like really cool pictures. You can come down here and go mural spotting. Good old Nathan's. See, how's the line in there? Line's all right. Not too bad. And hey, if anyone has a spare apartment, if they could rent me and the Duchess out in this building right here, that'd be fantastic. I'll take one of these right here. I'll take one of those so I could get the sunrise exposure. Are the clams good at Nathan's? Well, my dad loves them, Julie. My dad loves the clams here at Nathan's. For one, I'm not a fan of raw clams, raw oysters. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's good or not, personally, but my dad loves them. Of course, across the street, the Stillwell Avenue subway station, home of the F, the D, the N, and Q trains. Dream Villain, good to see you, Dream Villain, welcome. Making our way down Stillwell Avenue. We gotta take this to 86th Street. But this is Surf Avenue. Remember when this is all ready for the parade, ready for the Mermaid Parade? Oh my goodness. I feel like Mermaid Parade was like 2 weeks ago. Hit that like button. That's right. We should be at 200 likes by now. With all the people tuning in and out. Hopefully one day this building that we're walking past could be turned into a music venue or something like that. They were supposed to build a spa that never came to fruition and turn into a boutique hotel, which I think will be perfect for a boutique hotel. But yeah, tomorrow is October. Halloween season officially kicks off. And we will be seeing some Halloween decorations tonight. Another great mural by the great Danielle Mastrian. This mural will always remind me of the year me and the Duchess moved out here. This is already 3 years old, this mural. But this will always make me, when we ultimately move away from here, I will always be reminded of the year that we moved out here. This mural is that. What's going on here at the beer store? Working on the signage here. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Mermaid Avenue. It's like another piece by the snowman right there. All right, Mermaid. Mermaid. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can. Everyone's lining up for McDonald's. Oh, is the inside closed? Is that it? Oh, yeah, the inside. They're remodeling the inside. I want you to order from the window. Okay. It's a little tough. Never fun ordering McDonald's from the window. Feels like it takes longer. Could be just me. As we make our way up Stillwell Avenue. Stillwell Avenue named after William Stillwell. William Stillwell and John Y. McCain. John Y. McCain, kind of the head townsperson of Gravesend, Brooklyn. They were the ones who came up with this idea of selling lands underwater. And lands underwater is basically the land that appeared at the low tide cycle and made them immensely rich. But that's why Surf Avenue is called Surf Avenue, because that's the low tide mark way back in the day. Yeah. Any news about the Bay Ridge apartment? I don't want to go into it, Robojax. It's depressing. I'd rather not talk about that anymore. It's kind of sad. Needless to say, when we return to Bay Ridge, we'll be in another apartment. And I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I will just leave it at that. So. Hopefully one day we'll head back and we'll be in a better apartment, and yeah, there'll be greener pastures. So positive thoughts, hopes and dreams. And one day I will return. Hopefully in 3 years, hopefully in 2 years, hopefully in 1 year. Back to Bay Ridge. Right here underneath this roll gate, artist Banksy, he painted a robot right there. And it's still there from what I hear. Hopefully not too damaged, but you can see that Banksy mural here on this YouTube channel. We were here for it right as they were building that roll gate around it. Thank you so much, RoboJax. Appreciate your positivity and your vibes, positive vibes. It is greatly, greatly, and deeply, deeply appreciated. Thank you so much, RoboJax. And thank you so much for being a member. Thank you so much to all the channel members. Y'all have no idea how much y'all help me out every month, so thank you guys so much. Look at these clouds. Wow, when they're wispy like this, that means that there's very high winds in the upper atmosphere. So the clouds are being sheared. So that's what you're looking at. God damn. Gotta really watch where you walk, even when you got the light. Cold storage tanks are right here for the venue called the Riviera. This has been around since 1895. And thank you so much, Stephanie, for posting the link of the good old Banksy mural that used to be there on Stillwell Avenue. That was 2013. That's crazy. 11 years ago, October of 11 years ago. I think it was October 30th. It was only up, that mural was only exposed for, I think it was 12, 11 hours, and that was it. And there were people stationed there to keep it safe. It was really funny. Banksy supposedly befriended a local, graffiti group in a neighborhood here. And they made sure to keep it safe. Because at that point of Banksy's residency here in New York City, people were either, if not outright destroying the works, they were trying to peel them off walls and sell them. It was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. The frenzy that started during the Banksy residency was something to be, I mean, I wish live streaming was around, because I would have live streamed the hell out of that. To wake up at 4 in the morning every morning, to then go to an Instagram and wait and see if anything's posted on said Instagram. And then once you find out a location or figure out a location, you kind of jump on the train. No Uber. There was no Uber back then, come to think of it. So for some people, call a cab or get a car service and head out there. And it was a frenzy. It was a scene. And I, for one, will never forget it. And I'm happy that I documented the one here in Coney Island. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for posting the link. Making our way closer and closer to the Coney Island Creek. And once we cross over the creek, we are officially in Gravesend, Brooklyn. Then after that, we'll be in Bensonhurst. And then after Bensonhurst, Dyer Heights. And then ultimately in Bay Ridge. Here is the creek, the Coney Island Creek. That's interesting. Not one, but two Vespas parked here, and they're the same color. That's interesting. I love Vespas. They're so cool. And there it is. Coney Island Creek. The scenic, the beautiful, and luckily today not smelly Coney Island Creek. Once we get to the other side, we are officially in Gravesend. A lot of beat up cars in this little stretch. Yeah, no love locks. No love locks, RoboJax, no. Good to see you there, Robin. Welcome. I hope you're doing great. Hope everyone's doing great on this Monday. Monday, September 30th, the last day of the month. Yes, indeed. Happy Monday walk indeed. Yes, indeed. Now we're in a kind of like a weird light industrial area. The area to my right-hand side here. Got a couple of apartment buildings, but for the most part, it's auto body kind of repair places, and there's an ambulance corps that's set up here. And when the back in the heyday, the main clubhouse for the Viola Homing Pigeon Club is right there. You still get blisters from my walks. It's all good. I do the walking for you. I know, what a Monday, right? What a Monday. Absolutely, Julie. And there's the old Viola Homing Pigeon Club. They used to have a really big pigeon race back in the day. They haven't done it in like 15 years. But it was fun to be a part of that one for a couple of years. Maxime, welcome. Yeah, Banksy. We had a Banksy here in Coney back in 2013. It's pretty cool. Little robot. For some people, that was their Halloween costume that year. You like this area? Real New York? Yeah, right, RoboJax? This is the real New York, yes. Look at this. You can buy this beat up house over here. It's for sale. That's a big front yard. That's a weird lot. That is a weird lot, but you could probably tear down that house and build something rather substantial there. It does flood. This area does flood. It did flood during Hurricane Sandy back in 2012. And it was like 4 feet of water here during Hurricane Sandy. It could be a great sunset. It could be a rather muted sunset, Robin. We'll find out. We will find out on our journey today. Yeah, right. It's a good flip house. Yeah, good. They took the property up, and see, these are new. These are all new, and a lot of these new ones here, the ground floor, If it's not parking, you know, it's something else. And then across the way here is a, I think they grind stone here for concrete and stuff. Frontier, etc. says that his parents are on West 35th Street, Neptune, and they would have 4 feet of water on the first floor. Yeah. Were they around during Hurricane Sandy? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm over in Seagate, not that far from 35. And yeah, the house that I'm living in right now had 5 feet of water on the first floor. So, yeah, you can't build basements around here. The water table's too high. Absolutely, Robin. Great stuff indeed there. I love the 80s. Ali G, good to see you. Happy Monday. Welcome. Welcome to Stillwell Avenue. And I mean, of course, if I'm ever lucky enough to be in the market to buy a house, of course I will check the flood maps. And they are readily available, at least here for the 5 boroughs of New York. But this area here, Ollie, is very low to, it's right at sea level. And you gotta understand that Coney Island is not really an island, it's a sandbar. That's what Coney Island fundamentally is. Back in the day, you know, back before the, let's say 1840s, 1860s, that whole thing used to shift. All right, this is Harway. See if I could cross here without, oh, he's not coming down this way? So this is Brady High School, or Dewey High School. John Dewey High School. I'll meet you by the sculpture. I'll meet you by the statue, they used to say back in the day. And then if you ever saw the movie, The French Connection, this is where the chase scene begins. Right here at the Bay 50th subway station. So now we're gonna follow along the chase scene here, all the way up to 18th Avenue now, where they filmed some more movies. But there we go. And there's this spot with all the birds. A lot of birds here. I really wonder why there's so many birds up here. Yeah. Okay, they're up there. They're right up there. Yeah, pretty loud. I wouldn't mind it though. Obviously, if you're living right next to the train, this all becomes background, so. I've known a few people who live, or who have lived, right next to these very tracks here, further up in Bensonhurst, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad. You kind of tune it out after a while. Yeah, the train might freak them out now. I think they're used to it. Good to see you, Yuri. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. Good afternoon. We're walking Stillwell Avenue, making our way to Bensonhurst right now. We are in Gravesend. Yeah, hearing the train might calm you down. Yeah, exactly. When you get used to it. By the way, that's a D train. That's above us. D train. Bath Avenue. It's right here. This will take you all the way across to the golf course there, the Dyer Beach Golf Course that we'll be walking past later on our journey today. Better than hearing loud music all day? Absolutely. Absolutely. As somebody who used to be woken up on a regular basis, our upstairs neighbor had this obsession with playing Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream. Like, we woke up, me and my mom and my dad, we woke up to that song for years. So I got that song clearly memorized. So we used to wake up to that song again? Islands in the stream, that is what we are. Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Anyway, for years, when I was in junior high, those are my junior high years. Oh yeah, Chan the Man, baby, Chan the Man. You're good to see you, Damien. Welcome. Yeah, it's a good song, but I mean, it definitely wore on me during those days. But good to see you, Damien. There it is, Chan the Man. He's running. Chan the Man said if the Mets win, they're gonna put the homeless shelter out there in Staten Island. That's what he said. Cheer on my Mets. Cheer on my Mets. Wow, what's up with all the cops being on the block today? There are a ton of cops on the block today. Like the third cop car that passed us. We are coming up to Lafayette High School. So maybe something going on up at Lafayette. And then across the street from us is the Marlboro houses. What are we at here? Bay 46. Yeah, you get pretty used to it. I mean, train schedules do vary. They run depending on like the beginning of departure times. Once they start on the first departure of the morning, they run like an average. So they run every 7 minutes, every 6 minutes. So they're not really, the subways here in New York, except like really on the weekends, they don't really adhere to like a timetable. It's like every 5 minutes, every 7 minutes, every 10 minutes. A train's got to run. Unless you're at the first station, you don't really get a timetable. Your aunt used to live on Bay 47th Street, and seeing these streets makes you emotional and remembers your family back in the day. Wow. Well, I'm happy to bring back a memory there for you, Kay. They definitely know the delays, yeah. Like, it's been quiet. There's Lafayette High School right there. It's a little bit of a blind curve here, so I got to be a little careful coming out. Let's see, it's making the turn. Yes. All right. Coming up on Benson. And then this is Avenue V right over there. This is where Benson becomes Avenue V. That's Stillwell Avenue. So you got a lot of avenues here at this one intersection. This is always a weird intersection. You gotta really, always gotta watch yourself at this intersection here, because you don't know what cars are gonna do necessarily. Yeah, John Wick 4. We're gonna see the filming area of John Wick 3 later on. No, we're not going up that far time lapse. New Utrecht is up on 79th Street and New Utrecht Avenue. We're gonna stay for the most part on 86th Street. So we're gonna be just to the south of New Utrecht. But if we stay on the D train, yeah, you will encounter New Utrecht High School. So good to see you, time lapse. Welcome. Look at that, 69. It got warm, 69 degrees. Relative humidity is 70%, kind of warm with the wind blowing out of the east at 8 miles an hour, probably gusting up to 10. Almost to 86th Street. Now, if you watch the chase scene in the movie French Connection, they do pass by Lafayette High School like 3 times. So at one point they're going this way down the street, and another time, and another shot they're going this way down the street. So be on the lookout next time you watch the movie The French Connection and the chase scene in that movie. It's kind of funny. Is that a pickleball court? I think it is. Yeah, I think we got pickleball here. I think almost all the parks now have pickleball. It's really popular. Let's get to 200 likes. Keep on hitting that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 200. If we didn't hit it already. Bay 43. Coming up to 86th Street. French Connection scenes. Yeah, you heard about that? Wow, Rob Paradise, thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah. The chase scenes were filmed without a permit back in 1971. From what I hear, they worked around traffic. They try to block streets off to go kind of fast. That's why they go back and forth here on Stillwell Avenue, is because they were able to kind of get the street closed off for some high-speed filming. But yeah, filmed without a permit. Crossing over 26th Avenue, and right here is 86th Street. Here it is, right across the street, one of the best spots to get a sandwich. John's Deli is right over there. Don't go to this. I can't believe there's a Subway 2 stores down from John's Deli. Who the fuck goes to the Subway instead of John's Deli? Who are the studads to keep that place in business? But yeah, look up the movie French Connection. It's a great movie. A lot of great actors in that movie. Oh, I could hear them. I could hear them. My Mets fans. Yes. right? Roast beef at John's. I haven't had a, you know what, John? I think next time I order from John's Deli, I'm gonna get me a roast beef. I haven't had a roast beef there in a while. Now you got me in the mood. When I get to my parents' house tonight, I got sausage and peppers I'm coming home to tonight, so. But we're coming up to the big protest here. I think we're 75 days into it, where everybody has been protesting the opening of a homeless shelter. But of course, to me, they sound like they are cheering on my Mets. They've been getting a little tired in their protests, so thus the Mets have been losing. So hopefully, the Mets go all the way now. They're in the playoffs. Hopefully we go all the way to the World Series and beyond. Let's cheer them on. Let's cheer them on. Yep, I give them a lot of credit. They are relentless. 76 days they have been here. Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! All the way, baby! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Yeah, baby! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Who's cheering the man in there? Cheering the man! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Gotta be more people out here. The Mets are gonna lose. They're getting tired. They're not cheering on my Mets loud enough. Where is everybody? What happened to everybody? They're getting tired. 76 days though they've been out here. God bless them. God bless them. Let's go Mets. Let's go. How about them Yankees? I'm a Met fan, Kirk. I don't care. They're down here for my Mets. They're cheering on my Mets every day. 76 days. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. They keep it up. They're going to go all the way. They're going to go all the way to the World Series. Go Mets. Let's go Mets. Yes. Anyway, your dad's a Mets fan, Julie? Hopefully they go all the way, baby. For Dad. That's right. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. We got spring training down there. Spring training down there. Anyway. Not as loud as weeks before, but they're still out there. God bless them. And yes, I know it's for a homeless shelter. These fucking know-it-alls who comment on the video 5 days later. They watch for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's for a homeless shelter.
And it's like, I mention it multiple fucking times. But I get it. You want to get your little cookie and be like,
Yes, you're correct, sir. Yes.
I'm convinced people comment on YouTube videos just to get the answer, yes, you're correct. They just want you to nod their head mindlessly. Yes, yes, you're correct. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, people don't pay attention. Unfortunately, nowadays, people have the attention span of a gnat. So, anyway. Yeah, the correctors of the world.
You
know what my favorite people, you know what my favorite correctors of the world are? The ones who try to correct you, but they actually are incorrect about the information. So the people who try to sound like know-it-alls, but actually know nothing. Those are my people. You can't even read the title. Yet they're going to tell me, right? Yet they're going to tell me, try to school me, right? Ridiculous. Once a student out, always a student out, yes. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic.
Did you know this and did you know that?
Do I care? That's the key. Do I give a shit?
Did you know that you poo-poo?
No. Do I give a shit? Probably not. Probably not. A lot of people are riding the B1. Look at that. Looks like city skylines. People coming out of the bus. That's all I did today. I ate a bagel, had coffee, and I played city skylines all morning. We're on 86th Street. So Rob, we'll do a Tony Manero strut when we get up to Lenny's. We will do a Tony Manero strut. We will recreate that later on. A35. I know, don't you love that, RoboJax?
It looks like you're on 15th Avenue.
No, sorry. Sorry, little kid, no. No, exactly. RoboJax, we literally live in a day and age where people try to sound like know-it-alls, but they actually don't know anything. It's amazing. I mean, we have internet. I know those people are insistent, right?
It's like, but you're going that way.
It's like, yeah, I know. Then they'll say, I know you're there. And then I got to show a street sign for them. Now, was anybody there the day somebody got upset that I used Omni? Who remembers that? That was probably one of my more favorite annoying people on the stream that I've ever gotten. They were upset that I used the Omni system and liked it.
Like, it's another way for the MTA to take your money.
And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but enough. Good to see you, investigator. Welcome. Gotta love those morons. Do I have any recommendations for a good place for a city? A tutorial. Well, I don't know the name of the maps, Fawn Marie, but there are a couple of maps that I like. I basically only use a handful of maps on City Skylines PlayStation 4 version, so anything with 2 rivers is good. Good to see you, Terry Allen. You're recovering from 2 major surgeries. Oh my Lord. Oh, well, Terry, I'm happy that you made it through your surgeries. Please do me a favor. Speedy recovery. And let me entertain you for the next few hours, Terry. Good to see you. I'm happy you made it through those surgeries. But Fawn Marie, you know what I'm going to do? I will do a beginning for the channel members. We'll have an introduction to our little city. And then I'll tell you how I made it. It's evolving really nice. It looks really awesome. I'm practically ready to show it to you guys. And I'm having too much fun kind of detailing it. But in a few weeks, I do want to try my experiment where I have a live stream running at all times based on the subscriber number of the channel. So the city will reflect as many subscribers as we have. If you're a channel member, you do have property in our simulated city. But it's going to be a place where you guys could chat when I'm not on live stream. And I'm pretty much done setting it up. But you know, it's a concept that I know that's going to be a little extreme for some people who may not comprehend what I'm exactly doing, even though everything will be on screen and, you know, worded out There'll be a scroll on the screen to tell you, what we're doing. But I know that for some people, it's going to be, I'm almost positive that it's going to be beyond some people's comprehension levels. And it has been done before. There was a couple of different YouTube channels that had their subscriber number, recreated in city form. So I am not the first person to do that. You want a property in the Heights? There'll be neighborhoods that are like the Heights. But I have decided to run the PS4 version because I get to let that run for like 6-8 hours at a time. I did want to use the computer version of the game, but that's very processor intensive. And to have that run with the live stream, it'll probably crash the computer at some point because it's just going to be running. So I had to separate it. So the computer at home will be used just to broadcast, and then the PlayStation 4 will be the actual game. I had such patience while doing the radio show. Yeah, that's another concept that is very foreign to people, even though you could explain it out to them until the cows come home. Some people are just not going to understand it. It's just one of those things. But Terry, you're more than welcome, Terry. Terry, please feel better. But I'm glad you enjoyed the radio show. And now it gets to live now. You get to see me actually do the radio show and hear all the bumpers and everything, which is cool. You get to hear everything but the actual radio show, but then you get to see me make it. So that's the fun part. I was having a lot of fun watching myself on the replay doing the show, which, as you see, it's work. It is work. Okay, don't you love it, Rob? Got a lot of life on this street here. We're on 86th Street, and this is Bay Parkway. And this is the Bay Parkway subway station. It's okay, Julie. Julie, don't worry. We're going to be doing a lot more of those now that I know how to do them at the same time on both YouTube and Twitch. I know how to do the multicast now without getting in trouble. We will be definitely doing a lot more of those, especially as it gets colder. Am I walking back to Coney? No, I'm taking the train back. I know, Jim. I'm so close yet so far, Jim. Oh, actually, Jim's over this way. Jim! That was a fun show, but we will do it again. Of course, when I give Coney Island Jim ample time to give me request songs for the top of the hour, he's sleeping. Yeah, it was fun. Got great music. Those 3 hours went by so fast. Yes! Coney Island Jim's first shipment of 6,000 Christmas lights, it has arrived. Nice. Oh, Coney Island Jim's gonna have the best house in Bensonhurst once again. Good to see you, Cynthia. This is what I know. Your walks are wonderful and a wonderful way to travel. You love being able to look around while I'm walking. And you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Cynthia. That's what I'm here for, Cynthia. Hopefully I can bring back a memory for you. Let you see what the old neighborhood is like. That's what I'm here for. So thank you so much for tuning on in, Cynthia. We're on 86th Street. We're gonna make a little turn in a block or so here, next corner, as we approach Bay 28. Just gonna head in a block, and we're gonna see the Bensonhurst house. Yeah, this is the real Brooklyn. That's true. I mean, you can't say you didn't see a good swath of Brooklyn today. And tomorrow, we're going to see a good swath of Manhattan. Got a nice little walk, and the Dutch has curated some fantastic art galleries for us to check out. So we got a fun walk tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be mostly along the west side of Manhattan. I think we'll do High Line for the most part. Coming up on 21st Avenue, we're gonna head in a block here so we could show you the Bensonhurst house. 6:20, we're about 20 minutes away from sunset. And sunset well before 7 o'clock now, which is, days are getting shorter. Days are getting shorter. And then of course at the end of the month, Marathon Sunday, we fall back an hour, which always sucks. All right, so now we're gonna go down 85th Street here for our block. Ooh, it's old school pizzeria. That's the real pizza right there. Whenever they look that old, you know they're good. Just pro tip. If you ever see a pizzeria like that and you're wondering about it, it's most likely good. All right, coming up to the Bensonhurst house. This house decked out year round. We should be able to see a good portion of it because it is still light out. 200 likes. Thank you so much to everyone who topped us over 200 likes. Much appreciated. Keep them coming. Let's get to 250, maybe 300 likes. That'll be fantastic. Walking here, we're on 85th Street now, and here is the Bensonhurst house. Love that Lofts Candy sign. Ooh, the fence is open. When people are like in the driveway, hanging out, enjoying the view. Hey, wow. Here it is, everybody. Santa Claus says it all. Can't we all just get along? There's so much going on here. So much going on here in this house. Right, just beautiful, right? Gotta love that sign. Marty Markowitz. I wonder what Marty Markowitz is up to nowadays. I wonder. Got all his money out from the real estate industry. Oh my goodness. The good old Blues Brothers back over there. Wow. It's nice seeing it without the fence closed. I just, see, every time I come around here, I notice something new. For Halloween, everybody, there's Skelly. Yeah, you got the Welcome Back Cotter sign. That's just the Welcome to Brooklyn sign, but it is a kind of a recreation. Now, supposedly this thing lights up really cool at night. So, I would love to see it at night. Good to see you, JJ, out there in Cape May. Welcome. We made it to the Bensonhurst house. And we got a lot more homes to see. always so much to look at when you come here. And nobody messes with it, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah. Nobody messes with it, which is nice. All right. Yay. Got some tourists. Sounds like Italian tourists hanging out there. Pretty cool. Tourists will always get nosy about when they see me with my getup here. They always get a little nosy. I don't want to deal with that right now, so I'll just act weird and disappear now. Isn't that cool? That's right, JJ. That's right. You mess around with it, you might get your legs broken. That's right. It's one of those things that happens out here. All right, very cool. Hopefully one of these days we'll see it lit up. Haven't seen that thing lit up in a very long time. But one of these days, hopefully, we'll catch it all lit up. Good to see you, Bob. You're more than welcome, Bob. We're not done yet, Bob. We got a lot more Brooklyn to see this evening. We're now at 20th Avenue. We're coming up to Lenny's Pizza. And I have a great update for you guys when it comes to Lenny's Pizza and all things. Oh, look, got an accordion player hanging out here. Hey. Whoa. Yes, indeed. Yeah, wasn't the last time we were here it was lit up? Right, that's true. We were with the Duchess. Getting dark. Sky, sun going down. Getting low in the sky. All right, coming up to 86th Street. And of course, when we round the corner is going to be the location of Lenny's Pizzeria, shown in the opening of Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta's. Here's the 20th Avenue subway station on the D. And we are still following the French Connection chase scene, by the way. We're now back on 86th Street again. But the Lenny's Pizza sign is now a part of this Brooklyn ephemera museum at Industry City. I think it's called Brooklyn Cool. Or Brooklyn Pop. Brooklyn Pop. I think it's called Brooklyn Pop, and Brooklyn Pop is a museum of all things Brooklyn. But here is where Lenny's used to be. Now it's a Beth Israel Home Care Center. But right there, that is where Lenny's used to be. But there's a new museum called Brooklyn Pop. It's curated by Mr. Caves of the Lords of Brooklyn. And it has some amazing ephemera, including a recreation of the dance floor from Saturday Night Fever. But the actual Lenny's sign is there. You could walk inside of a subway tunnel. And a bunch of other really cool stuff. So head over to Industry City and look up Brooklyn Pop over on Instagram for more information. I'm going to attempt to live stream in there. I'm going to reach out to them and ask them if I could do a tour. And let's see what happens. But good to see you, Ange. Welcome. Follow Ange and Joe. Everyone follow Yo Ange. Follow Ange and Joe in their coffee field adventures around New York City and beyond. Everyone check out Yo Ange. Ange did something that me and Duchess were planning to do, but we were a little unsure to do it, which is head all the way out to Bridgehampton, Long Island, and visit the last Kmart, the last true self-owned Kmart in existence, self-encapsulated Kmart in existence, and of course to get kicked out. But I want to thank you and Joe for your efforts on getting out there. Bridgehampton is a weird place. I got very weird vibes when I visited out there. But it was great seeing you and Joe journey out to Bridgehampton to go to the Kmart. That was amazing. That was freaking amazing. Well done. Bravo. Yeah, fucking skunot. Anyway, there it is. Brooklyn Pop on Instagram. Thank you so much there, Neil, with the link. Yeah, weird vibes. It's a weird town, and you know, once you get into the Hamptons, you know, it gets weird, you know. This is 19th Avenue and 86th Street. Right here, because you see this store right here in the background. Right here is where Keanu Reeves rides a horse in John Wick 3. He literally rides a horse back and forth. If you look for that signage right there that lights up, he rides right past this storefront like 3 times. And just right now where I walked, John Travolta struts. So on the sidewalk right there, John Travolta walks. And then where the subway makes the turn right here that we're about to pass, that's the end of the chase scene in French Connection. The pink elephants is seen, yes indeed, Susan. Do you see a lot of pink elephants back in your day? But there's the link. Thank you so much here, Neil. Brooklyn, 6th Street. Purple Queen, good to see you. Welcome. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. And yes, for now, Brooklyn Pop is open until the 28th of December. I think they may be open longer than that if it's popular. But it has an amazing collection of Brooklyn ephemera. And like I said, I'm going to try to reach out to them. And I'm going to try to live stream that place. But this is where New Utrecht Avenue begins. And this peels off to our right-hand side. And right here, this is where the French Connection chase scene concludes. It's literally right here. No, if I had my press pass, that still wouldn't matter, Neil. If I had my press pass, it would not matter. Because when you have museums like that or curated spaces like that, they don't just let anybody kind of like live streams are different. Live streams are kind of like, you're kind of bringing people in. You know, like I probably will be able to do like a pre-record video there, no problem. But like live streaming is always a little bit different. And some places, even though you have a press pass, you may not get access. It's very similar to like US Open. Like if I had a press pass, I can't just go to the US Open and live stream it. You have to be partnered, you have to be a media partner in order to live stream or cover an event like that for social media. So stuff like Brooklyn Pop, a press pass is not the end all be all. It won't help me get in there. So it's always best to reach out to the venue and see if they, you know, if they will let you do it. But Lisa, you like this area you love this area of 86th Street? Me too. It's a wonderful little area of Brooklyn here. We're still on 86th Street. Sunset's happening right about now. So now it's gonna get dark. Now we have a house to see on 84th Street and 10th Avenue. So, yeah, you still might have to build a partnership, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The press pass is not the end all be all. You have to build up a partnership and a reputation with said organization or location in order to be able to live stream in there. But boy, if we had a ticker tape parade, I really want a press pass for that. So if the Mets or the Yankees make their way in, I want a press pass for that event, definitely. That's one event that's good to have a press pass. If we have a ticker tape parade. 18th Avenue. Didn't we have fun on 18th Avenue a few weeks ago at the Feast of Santa Rosalia, which was right up yonders at 75th Street. That was fun. I guess the end of summer is like our feast season, right? Like we have like the main feast in July for the Giglio up in Williamsburg, and then we close out our summer season here in Bensonhurst and in Lower East Side, or in Little Italy actually. So. Well, let's see. 84th and 10th, I have been told, is a Halloween house. So that's where we're going to next. We're going to take this straight down to 10th Avenue, and then we'll turn the corner. And then after that, we'll go into Bay Ridge. We'll see another amazing Halloween house before I turn down 5th Avenue and make my way back to my parents' house, and make my way back to the homestead and see what's cooking over there. The Juventus Club. I always wonder what they do in these soccer clubs. What kind of parties do they have in there? How are they able to afford the rent? Anyway. 17th Avenue. See how much of the homes out here. Yeah, they just kick it there. Let's see, randomly. 13 Zoe Street, 625,000. Oh, that's Staten Island. I'm not living in Staten Island. I'm not living in Father Capodanno. What are you kidding me? Oh, this is one of the new buildings, 2016 Mermaid. Look at that. Damn, almost 800,000. Yeah, like the old Italian clubs, you can't tell what goes on inside. Oh, here's something I would actually consider for 890. It's 980,000. Get a nice little attached house. Oh, here we go. A nice house on 70th Street here in Dyer Heights. 1.7 million. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, here's a nice semi-detached house. Oh no, it's a attached house. Actually, it's right where we're going to go to later on 84th Street. 1.278 mil. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. If anybody wants to super chat me a house, let me know. It'll be much appreciated. It'll be much appreciated. I love daydream. You know, that was the one thing I used to like. Trash Jordan's videos. I used to daydream about moving certain places, and oh yeah, I can make that apartment work. Yeah, but just me and the Duchess and Chihuahuas, we can make that apartment work. Yeah. Now he's so depressing. That's why he's trash. Trash Jordan, that is. Anyway, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who gets a lot of clicks off of making New York look like it's like Mad Max and the Thunderdome. Anyway, man, bag of shells. That's right, dirty Jersey. Good to see you. I'm a bag of shells. Meh. One of the first events we covered when it got warm, when it started getting warm, was right about here. We saw that Stations of the Cross march right here. We'll hopefully be there for that again in warmer months in April. Now we have all the Christmas stuff to look forward to. Yeah, the houses are expensive. New York is an expensive place to live, Lisa. New York is an expensive place to live. But then again, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So it's like, do you want to live where there's like a lot of action, like a lot of stuff going on? Ah, my liquor store. So where I get my champagne every year for New Year's. You get me a nice bottle of champagne every year. But yeah, it's expensive to live out here. It's tough living out here when you're, location, 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 exactly. That's how it works. This is where me and the Duchess will always stay, down here in southern Brooklyn. This will be our forever neighborhood. We love it down here. We can't see ourselves living anywhere else. Brandon Irons, good to see you. Nice walkabout indeed. The old site of the Vegas Diner. It's expensive, but we make a lot. There you go. Uh-oh, what's this guy got to do? Oh. Well, the old Vegas Diner, now a Chinese buffet. And this is 16th Avenue. Who makes a lot, right? You work for the city, yeah. You want to live where the action is. So a block up this way is a little church with a cemetery. Literally one block up here is one of the oldest cemeteries in the United States. It's a cemetery that was founded by the Dutch in 1654. And this is the town of New Utrecht, or New Utrecht, is right here, just a block north of us here on 84th Street. And yeah, New Utrecht, there's a cemetery there that Peter Stuyvesant himself kind of gave his blessing upon way back in 1654. And one of these days we'll go through that cemetery, and we'll actually, I'm tempted to do a live stream where we walk from one town to another. We walk from Gravesend, and then we walk from Gravesend, the town of Gravesend, which was a British settlement, to a Dutch settlement of New Utrecht. And notice how I'm pronouncing Utrecht correctly. I'm not calling it Utrecht. That's how we pronounce it here in Brooklynese. Its correct pronunciation is Utrecht. And I've been to the original Utrecht, and it's amazing over there. It's so nice. People are so friendly over there, and insisted that I spoke English. You want to hear my Brooklyn accent over here? Yeah, I got to do that cemetery and the Gravesend Cemetery, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about going from one town to another. But talk about the history of Gravesend and New Utrecht. Be pretty interesting history to go over. Almonte's Food Dynasty. little strip mall right here. Got a great pizzeria called La Villa right in there. Really, really good. Yeah, can't miss the fall at Greenwood, yeah. There you go. Thank you so much, Neil, with the link. There's some more information about New Utrecht Cemetery. It's kind of crazy, the history that resides around here. As that sun gets lower in the sky. Yeah, Gravesend was founded by Lady Deborah Moody, and it was actually one of the few settlements, the few British settlements actually settled by a woman. And she was I want to say she was a Protestant. And for some reason, you know, being a Protestant wasn't too popular out in the UK, so her and her flock, if you will, I don't know what else to call it, they all came out here and they founded a town of Gravesend. Gotta do some more history about that, about Gravesend and all that. It'd be fun to show off that kind of history, have that kind of conversation. As we're now almost to Dyer Heights. We're almost there. Hey, where's Benny Z? Season 3 of Gravesend just finished up filming. So we'll see the adventures of Benny Z and all the characters of Gravesend in the coming weeks. You can see season 1 and 2 of Gravesend for free on Tubi. You'll get a house, you'll be my renters. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, I see an X28 express bus down the block. Let's see, that's going to Seagate. That 28's going out to Seagate. It's going home. I gotta take that and go back home to Seagate. All right, 14th Avenue. Let me see, I doubt it, but let me see. Your boy has to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna see if the park bathroom across the street is open. If not, I'm gonna walk to the woods. Because when you gotta go, you gotta go. Let's see a little bit of the park here, I guess. Then we'll continue on. We got fireworks back, so you guys get to see the return of the fireworks. Yeah, use a tree, right? I gotta find a tree with some cover. Well, let's see. Let's go into the park here. This is Dyker Park here. I know in my luck this is all closed off, so we're gonna have to go into the bush somewhere. Yeah, it's all closed off. This park isn't like in the gentrified neighborhoods where they stay open until God knows how late. So we're gonna find a tree. Well, at least the park is alive. A lot of action. Boy, this is popular. I see the lights on. Good to see you, Penelope. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm happy you're here. Oh, yeah, this is closed. Okay. Oh, 4 p.m. they close that. All right. 4 p.m. So now I'm going to have to venture deep into the park here. Take a quick leak. Wow, there's a lot of people playing games in here. Jeez Louise. This is super popular in here. I never realized it. Where do all these soccer players go pee? Probably over here. That's where we're gonna go. I see a little secluded area over here. There's beautiful lawns here though. Real nice. Yeah, these guys probably all go pee over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to fireworks really quick. And I'm gonna quickly relieve myself. I'm gonna go for a natural break. So talk amongst yourselves, and I will be right back. Every time I see fireworks, I gotta go pee. Right, John? Right, John? Me too. Oh, it was good. All right. Yeah, live stream during the stream, everybody. Streaming during the stream. And I am definitely not the only one who takes a pee back there. So, haven't done that in a while. Oh my goodness, we haven't had fireworks in a while. It's nice to have the fireworks back. Okay, now I don't have to walk as fast. I could like go a regular pace now. Okay, making a note to myself for the for the Christmas live streams. Did you go for a break yourself, Lisa? Perfect. Perfect. And now it's like, you know, it's the worst combination. I have to say, in all these years doing this live streaming, the worst combination is having to go pee while also being thirsty. So I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. Now that I peed, I could get something to drink here. Oh, thank God, okay. Okay. Now we're good. Now people could talk shit about me in a Discord servers. He went pee in a park. He's such a savage, that Dutch Moz. Yeah, out with the old and in with the new. Okay. That has to be like the worst combination, like having to go pee and being thirsty at the same time. That's the hardest thing to deal with when you're live streaming. Literally the hardest thing to deal with. Let's get back out to 86th Street. I know, he's so disgusting. And the Halloween house is on 84th and 10th Avenue, right? Not 11th Avenue, it's 10th Avenue, right? We should just walk down 84th Street. You know, we'll do that. We're just gonna walk down 84th Street. I'm gonna give myself a workout walking up and down the heights of Dyer. Across the street is the Knights of Columbus, keeping the Christ in Christmas. Let's go up 13th Avenue here. 10th Avenue between 84th and 85th. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Neil. All right, so it is 10th. Maybe we'll just stay on 86th Street then. Yeah, we'll keep it straight line since Neil gave me a confirmation of the location. I wasn't sure if it was on 84th and between avenues, but it's between streets. So thank you so much, Neil. I DM'd the Dyer Fright. That's a house that's been doing a very over-the-top Halloween display for many years. But for the last few years, they haven't done any display. I DM'd them 2 days ago, and they have yet to get back to me. Yes, Audrey. Yeah, I'll be finishing right near my parents' house over in Bay Ridge. That's where I'll be finishing today. I'll go check on my apartment and hang out with Mom and Dad. Mom's making sausage and peppers tonight, so I'm going to have some sausage and peppers when I get home. Looking forward to that because I'm going to be hungry by the time I get home. Well, we got some Halloween displays to see. So we'll do straight lines here. We'll walk down to 10th Avenue. The hill here on 86th Street is a little bit easier to take than 84th Street. It's a little bit more steep on 84th Street. So here the slope is a little bit more incline. Yeah, quick whiz indeed, Susan. Susan, you might be a little bit far back in the chat. So make sure to hit the live button to catch up with the chat, Susan. Why me? Yeah, tomorrow's October, guys. Yay! Tomorrow's October. Yay. Let's walk up this hill. This is where I work out my calf muscles. Yeah, I can't believe it's October, right? I can't believe it's not butter, and I can't believe it's October. It was fast. This month went by, September went by really fast this year. But it feels like as we get older, everything goes by faster, so. Love this little corner here. You got like the flower shop. It's always so nice. This little corner right here. Yeah, copy that. All right, what is this here? 12th Avenue. This is the beginning of the real core area of the Dyer Heights Christmas lights. Oh, and there's another X28 Express bus. Yay. Yeah, it's the 1st of October. What is this? Somebody just left this here? A Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, and it's like, wow, that's a little bit broken. Well, a little Chuck E. Cheese gumball thingy. That's pretty cool. Somebody could take that and make a puppet out of it. That's cool. All right, 7 o'clock. I know, when you're 63, next Tuesday will be Christmas. I know. You're telling me, Jack. You're telling me. Everything's going by so fast now. It all becomes a blur. Yeah, I bet they'll come back for it. Probably, John. They see it on the stream, they're coming back for it. Good to see you, John Smith. Welcome. Walking up the Dyer Heights. Walking up the hill, because of course Dyer Heights is we're named on the heights of a hill. So I remember this when they tried this. Well, I read that when they were selling the lots out here in Dyer Heights in the 1880s, 1890s, one of the selling features was that because you're up on the heights of a hill, you could see Manhattan from here. And I could confirm that some of the homes that have a clear view near the top of Dyer Heights have pretty amazing views of the city. Mind you, we're pretty far away from the city, about 15 miles, but they're great views nonetheless. All right, coming up to 11th Avenue. This is where I'm really getting my workout on right now. I'm really getting my workout on right now. Yeah, it is calm up in here. Nice and chill here in the chat and in the neighborhood. Eleventh Avenue. Gotta be careful of turning cars here. All right. Getting my workout on here. All right, one more avenue. And then we're gonna hang the right. Pretty calm out here. Back in a moment. Oh, we got a Halloween display right here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Got some little display right here. Not too bad. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, spooky season has arrived. And if you haven't seen the house in Bay Ridge, stay tuned, because the house in Bay Ridge is pretty amazing. If you didn't see it last time on the stream when we did this very same walk, just a few weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? You're in for a treat. And yes, I know it looks dark. Got the wide angle lens on. There you go. See, it's not that dark. All right, getting ready to make the right-hand turn onto 10th Avenue. And we're going to see this Dyer Heights Halloween house. This is where the avenues skip. 9th and 8th Avenues are skipped here because the grid does weird things. You have different grids intermingling right here. You have a grid that dates back to the 1880s, 1890s, commingling with a grid that dates back to around 1900. And I see the house already. Yo, I see the house already. Holy shit, they were right. This house is something else. Can you see those blinking lights down there? That's the house. You see all the purple lights down there? That's the house. Holy shit. And don't forget, we got that house by Prospect Park that we're gonna go see. Robinson Lopes, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to Dyer Heights. All right, here's 85th. Wow, this is the house that does the snow. I'm pretty sure this is the house that does the snow during Christmas time. Like, all the homes here light up during Christmas time. But this house also does Halloween. Wow. Yeah, this is the house that does the snow. Look at this. Wow. This is impressive. Wow. This is impressive. Wow. Unbelievable. This house. Wow, this is like kind of scary. Ooh, the spider! Spider, get me a cut of water there, spider. It's like a little spooky amusement park. Wow, this is kind of crazy, kind of spooky. Holy moly. And all your favorite creepy dolls are here, everybody. All your favorite creepy dolls are here. Yeah, do they put the manager in the box for Christmas? I think so. Oh, that's scary. Yo. Wow. Wow, this is intense. Wow. And what's crazy is that the whole... Another spider! Spider, get me a cut of water, spider. Get me a cut of water. Look at this walk that you gotta do here. This is wild. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is spectacular. Oh, that's like scary. That's scary to me. That's like demonic. That's scary. Yeah, you scare me. A little spider again. Get me a cut of water, spider. Ooh, the whole lights changed. Wow. I think you gotta go see a chiropractor. Yeah, funny, right? Wow, look at this walk here. Wow, it's like the whole sidewalk here. Look at that, it's all creepy. How great is this? Here, let's make it feel like you guys are walking here. We're gonna walk right through this little corridor here. I know, we're gonna walk through this corridor. Hey, spider, get me a cut of water. Who needs to go to Fright Fest when you got this in your backyard? Who needs to go to Fright Fest when you got this? See, kids, you don't need to go all the way to Six Flags. Just go to 84th Street and you're good to go. Oh, this is a scary spider. Wow. I gotta say, this is very impressive. This actually kind of blew my mind. Yeah, somebody put a lot of thought and effort into the design of this. And I want to thank them. They do a great job during Christmas time with the snow, and they're displayed during Christmas time, and this display is as equally impressive as Christmas time. Yeah, a little Nightmare on Elm Street here. Wow, it's so animated. Wow. Oh, it's incredible. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Or you gonna do it scary like? You gonna do it scary like? I think he's gonna do it scary like. Right? You gonna do it or what? The spider, get me a cut of water, spider. Oh, there it is. He's gonna do it. And now you want the 12-foot demon in your front yard, Paul? The kids won't mess around with you if you got a 12-foot demon in your front yard. Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive here. Right, not even the Halloween, but you like this display, right, Shar? Pretty cool. Wow. Well, there we go. The Dyer Heights Halloween house. Not the Dyer Frights. There is a house called the Dyer Fright. But I don't think they're doing their display. I'm going to find out if the Dyer Fright's doing their display. There are a couple of other homes here in Dyer Heights that do Halloween. So we're going to check those out. I'm going to kind of compile a list. But supposedly that's like the biggest one. But a lot of effort, RoboJax, right? A lot of effort went into that. And it's pretty amazing. Now I have to cross the spooky street. It was not cool. A lot of effort to stop kids from calling trick or treat, right? Yeah. Scare all them kids out of there. Scare all them kids out of there. That was insanely good. That was pretty amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, Wilbs? Now, if you haven't seen the house in Bay Ridge, stay tuned. We're about a half hour away from that other house in Bay Ridge. About 25 minutes, let's say. You're more than welcome, Michelle. So we do have another house that is pretty equal to that one and very impressive in its own way. So we do have more Halloween decorations coming up on the live stream. Nice long live stream for you guys today. 2 hours, 41 minutes into the show. Yeah, you gotta have to stay up now, Wilbs. If you haven't seen the Bay Ridge house the last time we saw, we were here about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and we live streamed it. So we're gonna do another house now, but we gotta return to that Bay Ridge house. Nah, the Sgt. Peppers ain't gonna get cold, Rob. Mom will warm them up. Sorry about that, RoboJax. You're more than welcome for the tour. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Here's a very spooky corner of 7th Avenue and 86th Street. Will you get a seat on the express bus? By the way, yes, they do got rainbow bagels here at Dykel Park Bagel. They got rainbow bagels. They got the rainbow bagels that don't taste like rainbow bagels. They actually taste like plain bagels. There are some places that have rainbow bagels and they taste like Fruity Pebbles, which are ridiculously good. But it was not fabulous, Juan Marie. We got another house. We have another house. So stay tuned. Don't go away just yet. We got more Halloween stuff to come. Oh, look at this. Got a whole, wow, the whole inside of the wine store here is done up. Wow, that's some spooky wine in there. Spooky wine. You feel like somebody's watching it? Whenever I turn this live stream on, Wilbs, there's always somebody watching me. light. Now, firmly nighttime. As it gets dark, we're at the crossover Dahlgren Place. This is, of course, the approach ramp to the Verizon Narrows Bridge. Inspired to put up your Halloween decorations? Nice. Put up those Halloween decorations. That'll be a good thing. Here's the very spooky Gowanus Expressway. Traffic moving pretty good on the Gowanus Expressway. And then we come across this side here, you can see a little bit of the Verizon Narrows Bridge. Makes you want to watch Snoopy Halloween, right? Oh man. You're so tempted to put up Halloween decorations? Yeah. Put them up there. Be the coolest neighbors in all of UK. Do them up. We have this awesome mural here, which depicts many famous members of Bay Ridge culture and lore. Of course, this mural, done by the curator of Brooklyn Pop, Mr. Caves. I'm not gonna walk out, relax. People flashing lights like I'm gonna walk into the street. All right, let's do it. Where are you going? Gotta rock indeed. All right. Gotta rock indeed. All right, welcome to Bay Ridge. Welcome to Bay Ridge. We have made it to the old neighborhood. And JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated. For the big $2 super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. There, JC Droid. We're back in Bay Ridge, baby. Back in Bay Ridge. Hey, this van almost killed me. Hey, this van's almost gonna kill me. Yay. Ah, damn. Eventually we'll get somebody hitting me with their vehicle on camera. Eventually. One of these days you'll see me get terribly injured by a vehicle. Not yielding to people in the crosswalk. But back in Bay Ridge, baby. That's how you know we're back in Bay Ridge. Gotta watch out for car traffic. Jersey driver? Yes, actually. Susan Berry, yeah. Jersey plates. Jersey plates. Yes, indeed. He's like trying to get my attention. I'm not gonna give you my attention, bro. You got Jersey plates. He's trying to like motion me over. I'm not gonna walk out into the damn street to appease you. You almost hit me. Right? I hope not. No, I hope not too, Hank. But the way it's been going here in New York, eventually. I'm not gonna lie, we'll make a good live stream, right? Did you see Dutch got hit by a car? Then I'll have to do hospital live streams, right? Do hospital live streams. Hopefully we have a good connection. Anyway. We have another Halloween house we're heading to right now. So if you're just tuning in, we're in Bay Ridge now. And we're gonna hit up another Halloween house here. Making our way up to 79th Street. Wow, they're like repaving a lot of the roads here. Exactly. Dutch is 6th Avenue is right here. This is where Fort Hamilton Parkway is right here. Now we're gonna kind of walk up, this is Fort Hamilton Parkway until it makes the turn right there. And then beyond that is 7th Avenue. So we're on Fort Hamilton Parkway for now, but once we cross the next street over, we'll be officially on 7th Avenue. 7th Avenue kind of straddles the highway here. Ooh, back up to 200 again. Look at that, we're back up to 200. That means somebody must have been on. Did they finish? Somebody really cool must have been live streaming. Now everyone's back here. Let me see, can we hit 300 likes? That'll be fantastic. We should be able to hit 300 with everyone tuning in. See, we scared away 15. They're like, oh, he's talking about us guys. We'll tune back in later. I'm making sure he don't say anything for Discord server. Yes. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boom. Lost 50. Nice. Now we're down below 150 again. Who are these 50 people who tuned in and just tuned out? Is a bit of bumpy sidewalk. And we are in a bit of a weird cell phone area at the moment. I know, but I'm walking and not showing myself. I know. Yes, the faithful are still here, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Okay, cool. We've got signal minimums again. There it is. All right, a little bit of a dead zone right there. All right, so this is where I trip on the. This is where I trip on the sidewalk every time. So I gotta really watch myself here. Oh, it's right here. I see it. We have a bump here. We go back down. And then we have another bump right here, right where it gets fucking dark. There it is. Oh yeah, that's tricky. That is tricky right there. Okay. All right, one more block. One more block, and we are at our next Halloween destination. And I think Periscope is for amateurs. Yes, indeed. That's why it's not around anymore. All right. We have made it to 79th Street. 79th Street and 7th Avenue. There are like 50 people who are tuning in and out. Let me see who else is on live stream. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Now let me see who's double dipping here. Let's see who's double dipping in the stream really quick before I show you guys something cool. Okay. I see that. Okay. And there's another one. Okay. Okay. And there's the other one. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm up against like 3 people. Good to see you there, Edgar. Welcome. Well, everybody just wants to see Midtown. Okay, that's cool. I guess everyone's content with watching Midtown. yet again. That's cool. They won't get to see this. They won't get to see what I'm about to show you guys, which is cool. Guys, you guys want to see a real house done up for Halloween? Look at this. Yeah. This is an absolutely incredible display. Look at this freaking display. I still can't get over this. They got the pumpkins all the way out. This is what you call a house for the holidays. Right? It's bright, right? Look at this thing. This thing is insane. And what's amazing is look at all the pumpkins here. A lot of time and effort into this display. Can you bloody hell? That's right. Let's go wide angle here because we got to get up close and personal with this. Just insane. How many giant skeletons have you seen on the live stream today, right? Got the dog, we've got all the pumpkins here. Right, Fawn Marie? 2 great homes. When I tell you to stay up late, you know? If I tell you to stay up late, it's for a good reason. Isn't this cool, Tim K? Good to see you. You know, I'm thinking they probably pay for a storage unit, Julie B. I think they probably pay for a storage unit. Because this is a lot of stuff to store, unless they keep their whole basement just clear for this kind of stuff. You know, they're a big spider. Wow. I just realized they have not much. Wow. I like how the house across the street even has lights on it now. Like even they're getting into it. Look at all the smoke coming out. Look at that. The Grim Reaper hanging on out. And their electricity bill, you know, these LEDs don't cost a lot to run. I feel like there's more stuff here. I don't think that rat was here the last time. And I don't know about this Grim Reaper. I don't think the Grim Reaper was here last time either. Like he added stuff to this. They're pretty amazing, right? Wow. They really did outdo themselves. And wait until they do an equally amazing display for Christmas. If you guys remember, their Christmas display was pretty insane. But this is just incredible. Yeah, it looks kind of all over the place sharp, but I think that's what they're going for. I just like how they have like the front of the house here, like in the parking lot. I mean, in the parking spot. Let's get one last view of the epic holiday house here in Bay Ridge. Dr. Plague. Steve Cruz, good to see you. Pretty magnificent, huh? Oh yeah, of Bay Ridge, ladies and gentlemen, right there. You saw 2 fantastic Halloween homes today. Can't get better than that. Good to see you. You're more than welcome, more Miles. We'll be back to see this again. We'll be back. We'll be back. There it is. The Halloween house. Bay Ridge. It's a shame we're having a problem with the signal all of a sudden. Good morning, welcome, Susan. All right, time to head back to my signal. Let's head over to. You know what? I don't feel like walking with humans. Maybe we'll walk down 6th Avenue here. We'll take all the side streets back. Or actually, there's a display at 5th Avenue. You know, there's a display at 5th Avenue. I know you guys want to see 5th Avenue, so we'll do 5th Avenue. But what a treat, right? What a treat. You're more than welcome, Fawn Marie. There we go. I think we're above minimums now, yes. Just above minimums. Like I said, miles. So we got a nice long walk today for you guys. And there goes the signal. Oh, there it is. Okay. Signal bouncing around. The ghosts are messing with this. The ghost in the machine is messing with the signal. And who remembers that movie, that terrible movie, Ghost in the Machine? Now I have to put myself on a trajectory back to my house. Go see my parents. Go get some sausage and peppers. So we're not done yet. We still got to walk through the old neighborhood now. Good old Bay Ridge. But we have another Halloween display coming up at the bar restaurant called Skinflints. Another really nice display here. Nice cool light display here in the corner. It seemed like Skinflints, they do up their exterior for all the holidays now. Oh, heading on to the old drag now. On to 5th Avenue. All the shops and all the restaurants. Oh, they actually took down a lot of their lights. They had a lot of purple lights on. Not so much anymore. Okay. Oh, cue the person screaming. In honor of Halloween, no doubt. All right, let's swing on to 5th Avenue, everybody. Yay!
He can eat it.
Ah, yes. The old neighborhood. Oh, Calgon, take me away. As you can see, the leaves are starting to change color. We're gonna have to go leaf peeping soon up in the parks. Gotta have to start heading up to Prospect Park, Central Park. Maybe go to Flushing Meadows, Corona Park to check out the changing. I tell you, compared to Coney Island, I keep on saying this, Coney Island blocks, especially on the west end of Coney Island, are massive compared to Bay Ridge.
Yo! Hello?
Delivery workers horsing around, if you will. Ah, I miss the old neighborhood. I miss the sound of the honking horns, and probably the biggest thing I miss about Bay Ridge is the simple fact that when you order delivery, you get the food within a half hour. In Coney Island, it is a minimum of an hour to get your delivery. And also the delivery options in Coney are nothing like Bay Ridge. Bay Ridge has some serious options when you talk about dining out. Good to see you, Farrah. I'm doing great. Having a fabulous, we're over 3 hours now. Had a fabulous 3 hours. We walked on the beach in Coney Island. We walked through a bunch of different neighborhoods. We saw some Halloween houses. And now we're in Bay Ridge. Saw a lot of great stuff today. Kind of warm still. Kind of warm. Later on this week, I'm probably going to get a haircut. So later on this week, I'll shave off my beard and everyone can say, "What happened to your beard?" I got a haircut. That's coming up later on this week. Somebody turned off the heater? Bloody hell. It's warm. It's nice and warm out here, Will. It's really nice. It's in the mid 60s, mid to upper 60s in Fahrenheit right now. You're more than welcome, Farrah. Hey, I think it's our, and we got 10 more blocks roughly to go. They have eaten up a lot of streets around here. Yeah, nice temperature out here, Will. It's perfect for traversing. Why are you going so slow? Traversing all this distance. Like I said, we're doing like 6 miles today. Brooklyn Pet Supply with an awesome mural of a dog. And 9 degrees there, nice. Yeah, getting cold, Wilbs, dang. Y'all had a non-existent summer, a rainy and cold summer for the UK and most of Europe. Here in New York, it was pretty hot, at times completely unbearable. But we made the best of it this summer. I'm always intrigued by how many people think the camera's turned around on me. She ran up right behind me and like waved. Anyway, went on holiday to get summer. Yeah, he went down to Spain. That's something I want to do once in my life. Take me and the Duchess go down to Spain. Yeah, John Lowe thought it was a good summer. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been way more hotter, and we had that one monsoon week in August. We are back on the 86th Street now. And we'll wait for the light here, because we have some construction happening here. For all you old school Bay Ridge people, this is the site. This is the site of the old Woolworths department store. And way back in the day, there used to be a bowling alley up on the second floor there. But now they are making an addition to the building, and we are opening up a, what's it called again? Maimonides Health Satellite. A medical office is being opened up over here. And then, of course, down the block, the old Century 21, the signage is still there. We don't know what's going to happen with all those properties. From what I hear about the Century 21 franchise, the grandchildren were infighting. And the people who owned this Century 21 are different family members that owned the Century 21 over in Manhattan. So there was bickering about locations and about money, and they killed off the whole business, which is awesome. It will destroy traffic even more. But yeah, medical office is coming to this area. How about Hawaii? It's so beautiful. I mentioned earlier, Farah, that that is one place I would love to live stream, is in Hawaii. I would love to live stream in the state of Hawaii. That'd be a bucket list item. Talked about that way at the beginning of this 3-hour and 13-minute odyssey we have embarked on today. But now we are on literally the home stretch. Literally the home stretch. Back in the old neighborhood of Bay Ridge. This is 5th Avenue going south. Yeah, very humid in Hawaii. I can imagine, Susan. Yeah, very humid in Hawaii. But I would love to go there. I would love to live stream in Hawaii once in my life. All right, the old post office. What is the zip code? 11209. The old neighborhood. And look, the mural, I asked my mom about this the other day. The mural is still here. Look at the mural. Look at the mural of the old post office here. It is still here, but the best part is gone. The mural used to continue into the other portion of the post office here, and it's not there anymore because the other side of the mural used to feature the Verizon Bridge. See how cool that is? This is like memories for me. This mural. You'll take Dyer Heights over Hawaii any day? Okay. Now see, the mural used to continue into this section right here, but the mural in this section here is gone. It used to be up there. Ah, a simpler time. A simpler time. I could remember doing this walk as a kid, and I mean, I have this whole little stretch of Bay Ridge here from 95th Street to 86th Street solidified in my brain so strongly. Once I get back to here, it's like I feel like I'm home again. I'm home again. I am home again. At least for a little bit today. Hey, 90th Street. Fantastic. How are we doing on the likes? Can we hit 300 before we end the show? I know at least 300 of you guys watched. So if we get hit, I know a lot of you guys who keep joining us and leaving. I know you guys haven't hit the like button, so if you're joining me and leaving and going to one of 3 other live streams, at least leave a like. Let's get to 300 before we end the show. But I would love to live stream in Hawaii, and there's a lot of places I would love to live stream. A lot of places. Here's my elementary school, PS 104. Today, PSIS 104. The museum school. Just got in, Derek. Check out the replay. We saw some pretty cool stuff, Derek. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Here is where Dutch learned how to speak and write and do basic arithmetic and mathematics. Shout out to Miss Murphy. Shout out to Miss Murphy. And Dr. Quinn. Shout out to Dr. Quinn. And they got a mascot now. It's cool. They got a chipmunk as a mascot. We didn't have a mascot. PS4 fights back, baby. Yeah. Oh, and here is 92nd Street. The 2.5 mile mark for the New York City Marathon, which we will be enjoying in a couple of weeks. Gotta watch this intersection here. You see these motherfuckers. They don't want to stop. And eventually, we'll get hit by a car. And we'll get... Anyway, they filmed a scene where the White Castle in Saturday Night Fever, that used to be right over there, where the medical building is today. Final block of the live stream. Here's Panda Sport, where you could buy overpriced sports gear. I do not recommend shopping there, because you could probably find the same stuff for a lot cheaper somewhere else, especially online. Here's Lockyard that has a bunch of great beers on tap. But, oh yeah, let me keep walking straight, because I saw 2 people in there who like to bring up stuff that happened in high school like it was yesterday. I don't feel like talking about stuff that happened in high school some 20 plus years ago. More than that, 25 years ago now. Holy shit, I'm getting old. I would like to enjoy Lockyard, but too many people who never left the neighborhood who practically live in that bar. Good to see you, Deborah. Good evening. Hope you're doing great. Had a fun stream today. A fun, nice, long stream today. Yeah, local pub. But the local pub, Derek, is across the street, Kelly's. That's the pub that's been there for the longest. Kelly's Tavern has been there since, like, I think the 50s or the 60s. Kelly's Tavern, you can see the back end of Kelly's Tavern in Saturday Night Fever. And then where we're about to finish our little walk is where Tony Manero and Stephanie walked in Saturday Night Fever. Good to see a less no set, Kia Ora. Somebody hotboxing their vehicle. A very pungent smell of cannabis. Right here. There used to be a restaurant over there called Fisherman's Corner. And they eat right over there in that restaurant. But right here on this sidewalk, Stephanie utters a line. There's a lot of things going on over there in Manhattan. A lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on there. You know, nice to get out of the neighborhood. So, of course, wow, a lot of rats coming in and out of here. But, yes, a lot of things are going on over in Manhattan. But, oh my God, I could taste the sausage and peppers now. We have done it, everyone. 6.1 miles, 14,000 steps, in 3 hours and 21 minutes. We had 275 likes. So thank you so much to everyone who hit the like button on today's video. Thank you so much to everyone who loves Super Chats and PayPals. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. And thank you guys so much for all your support, all your kind comments. It was a beautiful day here on the stream. So thank you guys so much on this last day of September 2024. We certainly finished it off strong. Is it your first time watching this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz, and make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when we're gonna go live next, and we're gonna go live again tomorrow. I just don't know what time exactly. I'm not working tomorrow, so we'll figure it out. So stay tuned, and more cool stuff to come on this very YouTube channel. But from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, here in Southern Brooklyn, New York City, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fabulous Bay Ridge day. Whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.